Hey guys, what's up? If you're here, then you probably know, or if you don't, welcome. My name's Cam, and today we're going to be doing a book haul. It is February right now when I'm filming this, however, I have exams on Monday, which is tomorrow, so probably won't be uploading this until later in the week, but it should still be February, hopefully by the time I do this. So let's just go ahead and hop into this, and we'll see what books I got. I actually got quite a few books so far, and still have some in the mail, but probably having those later for a separate video. So let's get into this. First book up on the list is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. I mean, really, not much to say about this book. It's one of the most famous books out right now. I normally read YA, but recently been trying to get into like more adult books, I would say, per se, or literature. Not to say that other stuff isn't, but like I said, this is something that intrigues me. I'm not normally a big mystery person, but I mean, this book has got reviews up the yin yang for this, so I mean, why not? Let's give it a try, just to add something different to my normal set of books that I normally buy. So yeah, that was my reasoning for this one, so I'm looking forward for this. Next one is called Scythe by Neal Shusterman. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. This is something I just kind of picked up. I was actually, the three books that I'm about, the next book are part of three of an order that I got. This one specifically was for just something that I just bought by the cover. Really bad choice by me. I normally don't do that. I normally read into it. But it's about killing. I like Reapers. Kind of weird. Who knows? Hopefully it's really good. Let's go ahead and read the inside. Thou shalt not kill, a world with no hunger, no disease, no war, no misery. Humanity has conquered all those things and has even conquered death. Now scythes are the only ones who can end life, and they are commanded to do so in order to keep the size of the population under control. Citra and Rowan are chosen to apprentice to a scythe, a role that neither wants. These teens must master the art of taking life, knowing the consequences of failure could mean losing their own. Scythe is a debut of a thrilling new series by National Book Award-winning author Neal Shusterman, in which Citra and Rowan learn that perfect worlds come only with a heavy price. So this sounds really cool. It sounds like a utopian, but there's like something going wrong in it, or you know, kind of like the Giver vibe, I feel like is what this is kind of giving off. So I'm excited to read this one too, and it just looks cool again. Next up from that would be The Last of August, which is a Charlotte Holmes novel. This is written by Brittany Cavallero. Now, I have the first one, which is Study in Charlotte. I'm looking at my bookshelf right now. That's the first book to this one. So it's like a Sherlock Holmes type of deal. It's like a rewrite of it in a different perspective. These two kids are at school. She's a descendant of Sherlock, essentially, is what I believe is what the first one was to be told. I haven't read them because I haven't read I haven't finished all of the original Sherlocks, which I want to do, because maybe I feel like if I read those, then there's like a really good comparison to this, so I don't want to short myself on that. So unfortunately, until I knock those out, which is pretty hefty if you know the whole, I have volume 1 and volume 2 of the complete Sherlock Holmes, so I need to knock that out hopefully during summer, by then which I will start reading these, so look for that in the near future, hopefully. 4321 by Paul Auster. This book is everywhere, so I had to get it because for some weird reason, when stuff starts popping up on Instagram and Twitter and Goodreads and newsletters, something good is happening. So I just picked this up for that. Realistically, I looked into it. It looks amazing. It takes place in it's like 4 different perspectives is what I believe it is. I really don't want to go into this knowing too much because everyone's like ranting and raving about it. So I kind of want to just read it and experience it for myself, because I feel like when you like lead into the hype of things, it just ruins the book for you. I had a couple books that has happened to, one being The Fault in Our Stars. I'm a huge John Green fan, but The Fault in Our Stars, I haven't even finished it because I can't get through it because everyone just kept talking about it, and I already know the story because we had to watch the movie. It was a assigned reading for school and I still didn't do it, so I kind of want to just read that on my own, which will probably be happening soon, as you can see with another book that I bought later on in this. Next is A History of Wolves by Emily Fridlund. This is one of those books where I like wolves and like vampire werewolf stuff, even though I'm pretty sure this has nothing to do with that. But I bought this because it looks cool and it was right next to 4321. So one of those impulse buys. I don't really know anything about it. We're going to leave it at that. I'm going to go into it not knowing anything about it. Simple as that. Next set of books are from a place called Book Off. If you're fortunate to have one near you, they have a dollar section, and it's like just aisles of just amazing books that they either were donated to them, so they only sell for $1 because they don't really look for profit. It's really cool, and it's a good way to get out cheap. So let's get on with that. Like I said before, An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. This was another John Green book that I haven't read / owned, so when I saw it for $1, I couldn't really resist. I had to go pick it up. So I believe it's essentially about a guy that keeps dating a bunch of girls named Catherine, and I actually do have kind of a thing with dating the same girl. Next book is Linger by Maggie Stiefvater. I read Shiver a long time ago, and I liked it, but I never picked up the rest of the series, and I know that there's 2 more books. I saw this for $1, and it was the UK version, which I think the covers look really cool because the theme of my room is black and red. I like black and red a lot, so I might have to re-buy those, the other 2, in this version. And I know that the main difference is that if you don't know, this book is separated by degrees. Okay, maybe not. No, yeah. Huh. Could have swore they were just separated by degrees, but this one doesn't have it. I'll get back to you on that one. But yeah, it follows a werewolf type of story. It's a love story of them. From what I remember, they changed due to the weather. So when it's cold, they shift. When it's warm, they don't. But I need to look into that again because that just really threw me off, and I look kind of weird now. And this is going to be on public YouTube. So I got Witch and Wizard and The Gift by James Patterson. Like I said, they're just huge books that everyone knows and that were a thing when they were published. So the fact that I got both of them for $1 each and they're hardback, I just feel like I couldn't really resist. I have a problem when it comes to buying books. 2 things I have a problem with buying are books, shoes, and helmets for my motorcycle. So when I'm around those 3, normally I walk away buying something. So there's that. So yeah, James Patterson, I mean, great, renowned author. I couldn't really pass it up if I tried. And last on this book haul is going to be Stephen King, The Dreamcatcher. Again, this book is hefty. It's huge. Hardback. It was $1. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I am a Stephen King fan, though to say I haven't finished one of his books yet. So I got like I want to say halfway through The Stand, but then school picked up and it was like a full quarter of me not reading for pleasure, so I kind of forgot, and I can't do that. If I have a book, even if I get like, I'm almost done with it, and I leave it down for like a month, I am scatterbrained, and I have to reread the whole thing. The Stand was something I couldn't do at the moment because it was so huge, so, but his character building, story, and how deep he goes into it is the type of author that I want to be personally, and I feel like I've gotten to Stephen King really late, and that's kind of unfortunate for myself, but also I feel like it takes a certain level of maturity to really appreciate his writing, and so far, like I said, I'm a fan, even though I haven't finished, which I feel like is possible. I have 3 of his, but 4, I'm counting this one now, and yeah, I look forward to reading his books, owning a majority of them, just kind of bearing through them when I'm on break or travel. I'm going to Oregon soon. I think we're flying. Even though it's a short flight from California, I can start reading those. Flights are one way. I should have read it on the way to New York when I went to New York, but I didn't, unfortunately. So yeah, now that is really the end. I will be having another book haul later when all my books from Book Depository come in, because I ordered 2 series and a single novel from them, and I just feel like I'll do that in one. I was going to wait for those, but I got anxious because I wanted to start this channel. As you've seen before, I probably posted the older video of Welcome to BookTube. That's it for this book haul. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. This is Cam signing out. Later, guys.